Well, hello, good morning, and it's your old mate Dave Spencer back yet again, and you can tell it's still the middle of winter. I've got all the kit on, and it's back end of January 2020. We're in Widnes. Yesterday was the last day of trading for Halton Transport, or Widnes Corporation as it was once upon a time. In dire financial straits for some time during the course of last week. It didn't really go out with a bang, it went out with a bit of a whimper, and by Friday everything had come to a halt, and today, Saturday, Arriva are recruiting. Also Warrington buses have been over, seeing if anybody wants a job with them. So we're going to see what arrangements Arriva have put in place today, and so far outside the main slightly out of town shopping centre, which is my destination usually of choice, I so far have seen one bus, so my hopes aren't too high, but as usual we always say we see what we shall see. So let's get on around the other side of the camera and crack on. Well, not a bus at all in sight as yet, and I went up round the town centre to see if there's anything turning round up at the shops, but nothing at all. This is down by Marks and Spencer's, and also out towards the police station, and I think perhaps the hospital. Anyway, there are passengers waiting ever hopefully. Well, it must be the Liverpool service again, the Decker on. The number of services, I say, over the last year serving Liverpool have diminished, both Halton and Arriva. And if we get any more white buses. The aficionados of the area will know exactly what's been a local bus and what's been drafted in, but I guess on a Saturday they've a few buses in reserve anyway, and they must have a similar situation over in Liverpool, so I'm sure there's a few they can pull in there. I wondered if any of the smaller operators might have seen this as an opportunity to step in at all. There's the likes of Selwyn's and Ashcroft's. They seem to put a toe in the stage carriage route business now and again. And wasn't that long ago we saw Selwyn's operating out to Macclesfield. Well and truly outside their normal province. There's certainly a little bit more variety in the Arriva vehicles. The lady driver there, very friendly. Amazing, is it? You know, considering what's happened, but perhaps this is a sort of show of solidarity from all this. Just talking to one of the locals there about the perilous state of affairs that between Runcorn and Widnes. They couldn't manage a bus company of their own. I guess there's a lot of local people who think it's a sorry state of affairs, but it's got to this stage. But they're not on their own, are they? Oh dear, one after another. Even my beloved Eastbourne buses went. Brighton lost theirs. Everywhere. They've all one after another gone. The places nearer home. Maidstone. Well, some areas never really have municipals at all. They were always served by companies. And some interesting working arrangements between the municipals and some of the companies, things that you wouldn't be able to do these days, sort of anti-competitive agreements as to where you would and wouldn't pick up passengers and whose vested interests lay in a particular route. Well, hello, good morning, it's your old mate Dave Spencer back again, and this time we're in Runcorn, and it's taken a bit of finding. The closure of the nearby bridges caused a lot of road chaos, and it took us about half an hour to actually find the town centre and the bus station. It's a bit like the Wild West here, but you don't usually come to any harm. I wouldn't come here at night though. And as usual with the our trips, we see what we shall see, and of course we're here to pick up on the closure of Halton Transport last week, and the service is being covered on the whole by Arriva, but there are other operators, as we've already seen this morning. Anyway, let's crack on now. Howard's just come in. Got a bit of a mix today, aren't we? Well, I think Runcorn beats Widnes on a variety of operators, and I think some of the small sort of mini buses are Anthony's Travel. Well, I saw the ant on the registration. They might be anonymous white, but probably disguises a company there somewhere. Howard's had provided transport around our way, around towards Knutsford at some stage. I don't know if they still do. Haven't seen one for a long time. I thought they'd vanished. Obviously alive and well. I bet if GHA had still been around, they'd have said, oh, we'll come in and operate all the Halton services. And they could have had about 6 liveries for them. You never wanted for liveries when GHA were around. Well, I think a few of you will think Runcorn's a bit more tasty than you might have thought for its bus scene. Of course, famous for having, I think it was Britain's first busway, which is quite revolutionary in its time. And I think the area it served, and shopping city as was, has been regenerated and has been renamed Shopping City again, back to its roots. Seagulls swooping around. Obviously some tidbits to be found in the rubbish bins, I think. When the bridge is open, we get many more buses coming down from behind us. Not so during the bridge closure. It really has impacted dramatically on the twin towns of Runcorn and Widnes. I worked just down the road at the ICI works and their successors after it was broken up by ICI, and this was very much an accessible lunchtime excursion with the camera. Oh, I wonder what surprise we're going to get next. I saw a Warrington bus coming in just as I was arriving, so I think all told we've probably got about 5 operators. Everybody very friendly in Widnes on the bus front. Not so many passengers, potential passengers about. They can have a few seagulls if they want. Well, compared with the rest of the town, I think the bus station could be ranked as a highlight.